tayong makakausap sa linya ng telepono, Executive Director Office of the Regional Commissioner 9, Governor of Province of Tawi-Tawi, Administrator Southern Philippines Development Authority, Special President Envoy to the OIC Presidential Advisor on Muslim Affairs, si Secretary Al Tillah. Secretary, magandang araw po.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all of you and to my Muslim brothers and sisters all over the country.
Ayun. Secretary, kami po ay magtatanong dahil ang September po ay declared as National Peace Consciousness Month. Secretary, ano po yung mga kabisihan na ginagawa po natin ngayong mga panahon na ito, Secretary?
Yeah, before that, today is the birth of our Prophet Muhammad, Mauludin Nabi. So we are to say prayers and a little celebration about the birth of the Prophet today. It's today. Now, relative to the peace process, there were three formulas formulated since its inception. First, during the time of the late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., they crafted a formula after the signing of the Tripoli Agreement in 1976. So the First Lady was very instrumental in its conclusion. So it is the Office of the Regional Commissionaire 9 and Office of the Regional Commissionaire 12. 9 is comprising the provinces of Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, Basilan, and the two Zamboangas, the mga Sur and the mga Norte. The mga Sibugay was not yet in existence. And of course, the landlocked provinces of Maguindanao and Lanao provinces.
Malawak pala, Secretary, ano?
Then after that, the precursor, we now have the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, crafted during the time of President Aquino. It was down to 5 provinces, Sulu, Taytay, Basilan, Maguindanao, and Lanao Sur. And finally, we now have the BARRM, now, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, Muslim Mindanao, comprising, again, all the 5 provinces.
Yun, that's the history pala, Secretary, ano?
You have to have the background of this so you understand ang pulot-dulo ng issue na ito.
Yun. Ano po yung mga activities natin ngayong tinatawag na National Peace Consciousness Month? Ang September po, buong buwan ng September, Secretary, ano?
Well, that is significant because it started the serious peace process, which was the formula of the late President Marcos Sr. He was the one who brought the rebel movement headed by Chairman Mizwari and the Central Committee back to the conference table, negotiations undertaken in Tripoli, Libya, and concluded in 76. So effectively, it ended the war in Mindanao, although there were still issues that had to be resolved in terms of the provisions of the various aspects of autonomy as stipulated in the Tripoli Agreement.
Opo, ano po yung mga nakapaloob dyan ng mga issues na as challenges of the work or the responsibilities po, Secretary?
Yeah, for now, we now have the BARRM, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, Mindanao.
Opo.
You see, the formula of late President Marcos was the most viable formula in terms of addressing the Muslim question. There were 2 autonomous regions, 9 and 12. You see, the island provinces of Sulu and Tawi-Tawi and Basilan are far off from the mainland. Our legislators, the Congress, the Senate, and the House should have looked into this seriously and thus to implement this at the executive level. Because how can a resident from all the way from Tawi-Tawi, we are closer to Malaysia, it's only 1 hour distance than Samara City, the first city close to us. So it's unwieldy to have an autonomous region like BARRM only based in Cotabato City. As advised Dr. Kaging Murad, in the first dialogue we had 2 hours, I told him, put a satellite office in Zamboanga City. So it will now oversee the 3 provinces of Sulu, Taytay, and Basilan. Up to now, it has not been done. So this has to be seriously considered because it's too much for our people from Sulutay and Basilan to go all the way to mainland Mindanao in Cotabato City. And from Tawi-Tawi, where my mother comes from, where I became governor,
Apo.
I had to fly from Cotabato to Zamboanga City. There is no direct flight to Cotabato City even. So you have to go to Manila or elsewhere, then fly to Cotabato City. And when you are in Cotabato City, you have to go to the armed complex before, which is now the BARRM. So this must be seriously considered even before the elections. There must be an autonomous region, at least a satellite regional office muna in the interim dito sa Zamboanga City for the island provinces of Sulu, Tawi and Basilan.
Kasi para mas marami po makaalam at mas
legislators, the Senate, many of them are not from Mindanao, many of them are not from Sulu, Tawi and Basilan. So they have to consult the people directly. If they only consulted with me, this should have been done long time ago, even the implementation of the BARRM. But they don't consult the people directly. They think that they know best of the local people, which is wrong. You have to have a policy stipulated, implemented first, consultation, direct, the Islamic consultation of the people, which they have not done up to today.
But we have constant communication po with the Senate po, Secretary.
Come again?
Meron po tayong constant communication sa kanila. Tuloy-tuloy po ba yung inyong pagbibigay ng updates, letters?
No, I have friends
Yun.
and association in the Senate.
Apo.
But they don't consult with me. They think that they know better than the local people. I've been governor of my province of Tawi-Tawi. I was executive director when we started this autonomy, precursor of ARM and BARRM in Zamboanga City, 5 provinces, and the entire Mindanao. I was the administrator under secretary level. But they never consulted with me. Neither the House nor the Senate consults with me. And even those in government in the executive branch. They think they know better than us. It's about time that this should be out in the open. There must be 2 autonomous regions under the BARRM before this election even will have to come for. One, to oversee the island province of Sulu, Tawi and Basilan, based in Zamboanga City, and Cotabato is already well taken because we have the former armed complex, now BARRM, overseeing the landlocked provinces of Gobyerno and Lanao Sur.
True. So ayan pala yung mga challenges na...
Hindi sila nakikinig, hindi sila nangonsulta. Akala nila mas marunong sila sa amin dito, sa Mindanao.
Pero
that's why we always condemn the national government as Imperial Manila because they dictate on us. They don't have any goddamn right to dictate on us. They must listen to us. They must consult with us directly. And in Islamic society, you always have to consult the people that will be directly affected by any policies, plans, programs, projects, the mechanics of implementation. They have not consulted with us directly. They just impose on us, which is wrong.
So siguro po, ang importante yung constant communication, Secretary, palagay niyo po.
Wala silang communication sa amin. Pag walang communication sa akin, former governor, former executive director of the precursor of the ARM, former secretary, administrator of the SPDA, former special envoy to the OIC, currently president's advisor, Muslim affairs. They don't consult with me. Maybe they're consulting the Christians, the Catholics, not the Muslims. Because the ones I see on the surface are non-Muslims overseeing our area. I have to put that now on the open because this is an abuse of the people in the South. Like the Supreme Court now, deciding in the eve of an election for the ARM in Nilang Sulu, which is my mother province. I was born, raised in Sulu. My mother is from Tawi-Tawi, that's where I serve as governor. So they excluded Sulu. Now what will happen now?
Opo.
The Supreme Court, I don't know if they think seriously about it. They should have implemented, come up with that policy, with that statement, with that decision long before the election. The filing of certificate of candidacy is supposed to be October. Next month. You make hand over a decision 1 month in the eve of the filing of the election of the certificate of candidacy.
Opo.
The Supreme Court is at fault here And those who are agitating for it, maybe they want to exclude my mother province of Tawi-Tawi, Sulu, which is the main cause of the rebellion. The rebellion, the leadership is from Sulu, not from anywhere in Mindanao, in the armed provinces.
Oh.
They're forgetting that. Miswar is still alive. He can attest to that.
Yeah.
He started the rebellion.
Opo.
And do you want to open a third front? Tapos na yan.
That's true. Opo.
Pag ganyan ang policy natin, din ang bago, Imperial Manila, dictating on us, utilizing non-Muslims to oversee our area, to decide for us to relate with all our Muslim leaders, that's wrong.
Opo.
The height of insensitivity of people in government. The
Maybe,
president knows better. I have oriented him from day one when he was senator, 6 years. I was with him. And he knows that. The sensitivity, the culture of the people.
yeah.
And
Maybe,
now you put a non-Muslim on top, overseeing, one military man, one civilian.
yeah.
Who are they? They cannot relate with us effectively. They are not from Mindanao. Moreover, they are not Muslims. And is this a situation where you want to telegraph, the nationalists want to telegraph, they don't trust the Muslims up to now? Eh kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng rebellion eh. Minamalit ang mga Muslim dito sa Pilipinas. We are the biggest minority in this country. We number now almost 20 million. And if kinukonsult ang mga tao dito directly, there has never been any consultation with the people directly in Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, Basilan, Maguindanao, Lanao Sur. Why are they deciding for us? Who are they to decide for us?
Okay.
This has to be addressed now, not tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll not allow that.
I believe so. Secretary. Maybe you can use your office po in relaying this messages, Secretary.
They even don't consult our office. The president goes to the Muslim provinces where I'm not being informed.
Yeah.
The president dialogues with Muslim leaders here and abroad. I'm not even informed. The office is there right in Malacanang. So what are they trying to do? It's better to abolish his office instead of showing that there's an office here to oversee the Muslims, our brothers, sisters in the community, when they're not consulting with us.
Yeah.
The ones deciding and overseeing are still non-Muslims, to say the least. There are two guys there on top. One is civilian, one is military man. You know them.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are they the ones overseeing the Muslim South?
That's true. Okay.
Eh, abolish na lang itong opisina. Instead of, come up with the pretension that there's an office of Muslim affairs to oversee the Muslims, the community, when they are not doing it.
Yeah.
We are
Okay.
not actively involved. We have never been consulted.
Yeah. Secretary, pasensya na po. Wala na po kaming masyadong oras. Any last message po? Go ahead, Secretary.
My last message is for this country to be intact, not to be dismembered. We have to consult the people directly affected, Islamic consultation, and only a federal system of government will keep this country intact, not being dismembered.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Secretary Al Tillah. Maraming salamat po sa oras.